He had everything: money, power, respect. Yet the mighty CEO sat alone in the backseat of his black limo, drowning in silence thicker than the midnight fog. He thought nothing in this world could surprise him anymore, until a tiny hand tapped on the tinted window. A little girl, shivering in the cold, looked up at him with trembling lips and whispered, "You need a wife, and I need a dad." Those 8 words shattered the walls around his heart, unchaining secrets, tragedies, and a truth he never saw coming. What happened next changed the lives of 3 lonely souls forever. Books Chapter 1: The CEO Who Forgot How to Live. Ethan Hale, 38 years old, billionaire CEO, feared by boardrooms and worshipped by markets, sat alone in the back of his limo as the rain drummed against the glass like restless fingers. The city lights blurred into streaks, painting reflections of a life he no longer recognized. Success had given him everything except the one thing he couldn't buy: peace. 5 years had passed since he buried his fiancée, Claire, after the accident that shattered his world and left him hollow. He stopped celebrating birthdays, stopped going home for the holidays, stopped laughing. Work became his only oxygen. People envied his life, but no one knew it was built on broken pieces. Tonight, after a painful board meeting and another argument with his cold, scheming business partner, Ethan just wanted silence. But fate, as always, had other plans. The limo stopped at a red light near an old, dimly lit street corner. Ethan glanced outside, uninterested, until movement caught his eye. A small figure stood under the street lamp, a little girl, no older than 8, wearing an oversized pink jacket too thin for the cold. Her hair was messy, her cheeks were red from the wind, and her small hands were wrapped around a worn-out teddy bear missing an eye. Before Ethan could process, she stepped forward, and tapped on his window. "Sir, excuse me," her voice was soft, fragile. Ethan's driver panicked. "Sir, should I?" "No." Ethan lowered the window himself. The girl took a shaky breath and whispered words that punched straight into his guarded heart. "You need a wife, and I need a dad." Ethan blinked. "What?" She looked down, wiping her nose. "Please don't be mad. I saw you sitting alone. You look like how my mommy looks when she cries at night. She says I need a dad. And you look like you need someone too." Ethan felt something inside him crack, a feeling he thought died years ago. "What's your name?" he asked gently. "Lily," she whispered. "And my mom is just there." She pointed toward a worn cafe across the street, where a woman, around 30, exhausted but beautiful, was desperately searching around, panic in her eyes. The moment their eyes met, something strange and unexplainable flickered inside Ethan. Lily tugged his sleeve. "Please, can you help my mommy? She's sad all the time. I just want her to smile again." For the first time in years, Ethan stepped out of his limo, not for a business deal, not for an emergency, but because a small voice cracked through the ice around his heart. The moment he approached Lily's mother, the story neither of them expected began. Books Chapter 2: The Woman Who Forgot How to Hope. Her name was Maya Reed, 32, single mother, overworked waitress, survivor of a marriage that left more scars than memories. She froze when Ethan approached, Lily running into her arms with relief. "I told him," Lily said proudly. "I told him you need a husband." Maya's entire face turned red as she stammered, "Lily. You can't. I'm so sorry, sir. She just says things." Ethan raised a calming hand. "It's all right. She didn't upset me.